Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Nottingham Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is the 21st of May 2024. Gonna look at the 5th race, 410 from Nottingham, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the 5th race, 410, which is the host year event at Nottingham Racecourse Handicap. It's a Class 4 handicap going for a purse $13,500, race for 4-year-olds and upwards, horses rated 61 to 80. We have a field of 7 horses going 3,200 meters or 2 miles on the turf course. Going to take the 2-horse Super Jack as a top selection. 265 for me in the TriCast trifecta. 265 TriCast trifecta. Top selection of 2-horse Super Jack. The 7-year-old going by Harbor Watch here. Ollie Murphy trains and William Buick gets them out. This horse has been running against some very tough horses his last few races. Most recently in Class 2 handicap at Ascot, 2 miles on the 6th of August. He finished 6th by 6 1/4 lengths. Had a very wide post show and was just outclassed by the others. He never really got into it. Refreshing down the class ladder here today. I think he could find a trip to win even off the 2-year refreshing. Hasn't started since the summer of 2022. Shall I mention that? 2 back, he ran at Goodwood 2 miles and a half in a Class 2 handicap, and he finished 2nd by 3/4 in length that day. And again, he had a very wide trip. He was plodding along. He needs something more late, but I've seen, worse and better race from him there. He ran terrifically before that. Salisbury, mile 3/4 in a Class 3 handicap, finished 3rd by a half a length that day. And again, he needs something more late, but he got around the race course well. And then he had a wide trip 2 years ago at York in a 2-mile Class 4 handicap, where he finished 2nd by a half length. If he had a better trip, he probably would have won early on, which saved some ground, but not a bad race. And then he was pretty perfect before that. Won at Ascot in May of 2022, and won at Goodwood in April of 2022 over the staying trip that he's running today. Refreshing here, getting William Buick up off the bench. He can win. I think the 6-horse Fox Vision for Ocean Murphy and Raj Varians are Wise Guy horse. He's still a maiden here, but he's been getting close but no cigar as of recently. He needed the race last time out though at Goodwood over the mile 3/4 in a Class 4 handicap. He finished 4th by 15 lengths that day, and he completely hit the wall late. Like I said, he needed the race. I think he's been crying out for 2 miles. His races last year where he was going over the long trip weren't bad at all. His final race of last year actually kept it in August over the 2 miles wasn't bad at all. He finished 2nd by 3 1/4 lengths. He just missed late, but he had the good turn of foot there. And then before that, a Haydock over the mile 1/4. He finished 4th by 4 lengths. He stalked a bit of a quick pace there, but he got around the race course well. I like to see what this horse does over the longer trip. I'll use him in the quad pot here. But to recount my selection for the 5th now, the 410 from Nottingham, I'm going to take the 2-horse Super Jack, give kudos to the 6-horse Fox Vision, 265 TriCast trifecta, 2-6 in the multi-race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck everyone.